Well, hello everyone and welcome back. So you joined me on this wonderful morning down at Franklin River. Now I haven't been doing much talking, I haven't been doing any talking thus far. I've just been awed in the moment and focusing on getting these photos. I have noticed the lens has been fogging up a little bit, it's a little cold. I'm getting used to it a bit. This is my, I think, second day here. Yeah, second full day here. I've got one more day. I decided to get out with my Bronica, my medium format film camera, and today we're not shooting on black and white, we're shooting on some colour film. I opted to go for the Ektar 100 ISO or ASA, and yeah, it's just lovely. And yeah, I realised when I went away and done some like black and white photography that there's times when I'll actually want to shoot in colour for landscapes. Now, I don't know if this film will be what I want, if it will bring across the colours and the contrast and the sharpness that I want. It's a really fine grain, super detailed, and really nice and colourful. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, just been taking some photos around this area. It's very boggy, yeah, very, very wet and very, very cold, as I'm finding out my lenses are fogging up. I don't know if that one's fogging up. It looks a little hazy, but I think it's just the focus screen. Oh shit, we've got some light coming through. I've focused on these trees in front of me, and I just want a little bit of side light. So, just going to check I'm getting that. Wonderful. I'll take that shot. So slider comes. Oh damn it! The sun's just gone away. Sun's just gone away. Hopefully it'll come back out. I think it's just a break in the clouds. Yeah, just need a little bit more side light on this tree. So settings wise, hang on, I better put that slide back in. Protect the film. So settings wise, we're shooting at f4, 150mm, and what else? Oh, here we go, coming back out again. Slide out, 15th of a second, cable release, and do I get it now? No, I won't. It doesn't. I want just a little bit more light. Now I am using my phone for this to get my exposure. So I'm using Viewfinder. It's a paid app, and it gives me the film that I'm using, so I can sort of see what I'm going to get. But I still don't go by the light meter settings on this. If I want to overexpose it a little bit, I will. I'll know how to do that. But yeah, it gives you a rough idea, and yeah, it's nice. But I will look at getting, when I do more and more film photography, then I will look at getting a proper light meter. Yeah, it feels like I'm not really getting the full experience. Yeah, and I want to be more accurate with my meterings. I don't think I'm doing that with this. Yeah, just a wonderful morning. Hopefully that spider web turned out from over there. It was just something I noticed as I was walking to the second location, that I noticed this web, and I'm going, oh, I really like that. This is probably going to be one of those videos where I'm just taking photos of trees. But yeah, I just really like these two saplings just growing up here, and yeah, just was walking past and looked to my right and went, this actually look really nice. A little bit of catch light, a little bit of side light on the tree, with branches growing over. Actually, there's this spot right here that I like. I think I'm going to get a shot of this right here. There's a tree. There's a dead bit of wood coming off from the left. There's a little dead bit of wood on the right. If I get in the middle, frame it like a V shape, and it goes with the shape of the tree. I'll probably have to go with my 75mm lens, get the 150 off. But I think this will look really nice. With the colours, it's just nice and warm. And we've got all these spider webs over the tops of these bushes, and yeah, it looks really. And they're catching the dew, so it just looks all this nice feel of white. It looks a bit like snow, looks a bit like frost, which looks really nice. So yeah, what we're going to do, I'll put on my 75mm, switch back to my other viewfinder. 15th, f11, I think it was. Yeah, f11, 15th of a second. Slide comes out, take the shot. Slide goes back in, wind on to the next frame. Wonderful. Okay, so I've just put my 150mm lens back on and shoot it back towards that little sapling growing up, with this nice fallen tree in the foreground. The light was just catching it, and the leaves were glistening in the sunlight. So yeah, went back with 150mm, f4 I think it was, f4, and and a 15th of a second, I think. No, a 1/25th of a second. Take that photo right now. f4, 500th of a second, 150mm. So I'm going to just check that composition just a little bit. Do I need to alter it? No, I'm happy with that. Just check the branches aren't leading out of frame. Actually, I don't know how accurate the viewfinder is, so I'm just going to bring it over a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. 500th of a second, f4, 150mm. Lovely. Put that slide back in. Roll onto the next frame. So I think I've only got another 2 frames on this now. Been a lovely morning getting out. I did make a costly mistake last night when loading the film. I'm not very used to loading the film in this. Still getting used to it. I didn't think there was a way that you could mess it up, but I found there was a way of messing up. So I've got a roll of film here that it's completely ruined. There's about $25, $30 of film here, which is gutted that I can't use, because that's more images I could have captured. I've still got another 3 rolls of this Ektar 100, which is nice, and I'm probably going to get some like Provia, is it Provia? Maybe 400 and the 160, I think, so I've got a couple more packs of that. But yeah, I made the mistake last night, so I had the paper side that was coming through, and it didn't sound right when I was loading it on. I was going, why is it sounding like this? It sounded like I could hear paper, and it just didn't sound like it was rolling on correctly. So I took the back off, I took the slide out, which you would never ever do when you've loaded the film, and I just saw paper. I was going, what the hell? And I kept rolling it on, taking a photo, rolling it on, taking a photo, and it kept showing paper. I'm going, all right, I've made a mistake here. What have I done? And I'm thinking, can I reel it back onto the spoil? But I can't, because the way this camera works, it's not like a normal 35mm camera where you could just rewind it back the way it came, because this goes onto a secondary spool, which you spool it onto, and that's where your film ends up, and then the spool that where the film was originally on is the spool that is now empty. So yeah, there's no way of getting it back on. At least I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, I don't think there is. But at least what I didn't do was, you know, take a whole load of photos or do this video, and then do another video perhaps if I just took a few shots, and then I sent it off to get developed. I pay for the developing, I pay for the postage and everything, and I've wasted like $50–60 in that sort of transaction, and get it back and there's nothing. And then I've gone through, and then I've got a video with nothing, no results. I don't know what I would do. I don't think I would share that. But yeah, it'd just be shocking. But yeah, I'm glad I went with my guts, thinking this doesn't feel right. And then when I loaded the new roll in, I had the instruction manual on my laptop, which I'm so glad I had. Yeah, I put the new roll of film in, and then I rolled it on, put it on the spool, rolled it through the camera, and then had my first frame, and then I thought I'd just check it just to see. I was in my cabin, it was quite dim. I just looked, opened it up a little bit, and then I saw the film, and I went, oh great, I've put it around the right way, and also great, I've ruined a shot. So what I've done is I took a photo with that frame, then I took a second shot with nothing in it, so I went through 2 frames of my roll. But I wanted to make sure I had no light leaks onto my photos from today. So yeah, anyway, this light is looking quite nice, but it's getting, I've been up since 6, it's 8:30 now. I've got out here, I think we've been out here for about almost 2 hours, which was lovely. Really nice morning. But anyway, I'm definitely going to stop talking, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.